Hey guys, Swordbrain here today, bringing you guys another episode of the StickFights series. And today's episode is episode 20, Sonic vs. Kirby.
Can you feel life moving through your mind? Ooh, looks like it came back for more.
Okay, so both of these characters are renowned heroes in their world, always answering the call when someone needs help. But who would win in a fight? But before we find out who would win, we need to find out what these characters are capable of, starting off with Kirby. Now, Kirby is a character that on his own doesn't have too many things that he is capable of, but thanks to his sucking ability, he is able to get his opponent's power. Now, for this fight, just to make it more interesting, I'm going to say that Kirby can tap into any power-up he's ever had. So, yeah. Now, before we go into some of the abilities Kirby has gotten over the years, we need to talk about what he can do with no power-ups. Well, sadly, he can't do a lot. However, him in base, he does have a lot of defensive capabilities, able to survive tons of incredibly strong attacks and forces even when in a weakened state. And thanks to a power-up like the Fighter power-up, he can increase his fighting speed, and he gains an array of different combat moves. He also has things like the Sword ability, the Ice ability, and much more. Now it's time for Sonic. Now, Sonic specializes in his great speed. A lot of his main attacks rely on the fact that he can travel at insane speeds. Something like the boost would have little to no effect if Sonic couldn't travel at blistering speeds. Things like the spin dash and Sonic Wave are all things that rely on his speed. And of course, Sonic has his own iconic homing attack ability. Now, though Sonic does mainly rely on things like the homing attack and boost, Sonic sometimes will get down and dirty and fight with his fists. He even made his own style based off of breakdancing. Now, I don't know how effective a style like that would be in the real world, but it's effective in the Sonic world, because Sonic, using the style of fighting, was able to take down Emerald. So, yeah, now it's time for the fight. Okay, so why did Sonic win? To put it simply, Sonic is just far too strong. The best Kirby has done is fight at universal levels threats. Sonic could fight those guys in his sleep.
But Swordbrain, you're just biased to Sonic characters because you always take their guides serious and not Kirby's. In the game Planet Popstar, it says, and I quote, Kirby is a round peak life form from Planet Popstar with infinite power.
And to that I say, I'm not biased, but I can see how it may seem that way, so let's say Kirby does have infinite power. Well, even if Kirby did have infinite power, it wouldn't change anything. Why? Because Sonic has been fighting people who had infinite power, according to statements. Like Mephiles was flexing on Shadow that he had infinite power while holding just 2 emeralds. Sonic was able to fight off Chaos when he had multiple emeralds. And to put the final nail in the coffin, it was stated in Sonic's battle that if Emerald got all 7 Chaos Emeralds, he would have unlimited power. So Emerald eventually does get all 7 Chaos Emeralds, so he has unlimited power. But then he goes on to get even more power. So he would even be over infinite power. and Sonic still beats him in under 30 seconds. So yeah, I'm not saying Sonic has infinite power, but the argument could very easily be made. But it always comes that time of day when I have to say, bye!
A, B, C, D, E,